Hello, everyone. I hope y'all are all having a great morning. It is Sunday, October 10th, and today I'm back with our video course. So today the main thing I'm going to be talking about is severe weather because today we do actually have a moderate risk in areas of Oklahoma, and an enhanced risk in areas of Texas, pretty much all of central and eastern Oklahoma, and western Arkansas as well. Yeah, let's get started with the video. So, we can see today we do have a moderate risk located right here. Cities in Oklahoma City, Norman, Moore, Midwest City. It's actually it's a pretty big moderate risk. I mean, not too big, but we got a 15 sig tor risk. That's pretty significant. We got a 30% wind and a 30 sig hail. And then even on day 2, we're going to be expecting severe weather up in the Great Lakes areas as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start talking about today's severe weather threat, because that's going to be the big deal. Let's kind of see what the HRRR has this afternoon. This is the latest run, the 11Z. Okay, that worries me. So at about 23Z, this is around, I'm going to be going by central time here. This is around 6 p.m. We can see we have a surface low right here. Looks to be some supercells maybe trying to get going. Kind of close to Oklahoma City now. HRRR has been showing this for a while. A supercell threat kind of right by Oklahoma City, which that would not be good at all. And as we get after dark, or not as we get after dark, but as we get later into the night, this is now about 9 p.m. We're going to be seeing storms get more linear. You can see a more linear line extending all the way down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Some damaging winds, some hail, and a little bit of a tornado threat. I do think the biggest tornado threat's going to be not really there, but right there. And that kind of worries me because we've got a lot of people that live in the Oklahoma City area, and it's just not a good situation having a tornado threat over that area, of course. And areas like Moore, Norman are kind of have been hit with a lot of tornadoes in the past, I guess you could say 30 years, especially Moore. Moore is pretty much the most well-known ones. But yeah, so let's take a look at some take a look at some ingredients, I guess we could say. So take a look at the surface-based CAPE here. This would load. You can see instability. Instability may be a bit limited. I mean, we're not going to have extreme instability. We'll have CAPE up to around 1,500, 2,000. I mean, that's decent. That's supportive of severe weather, of course. Let's take a look at dews. Very interesting looking, though. Okay, I can't talk, but just the I guess this low pressure looks really interesting when you look at dews. You can see we have a cold front here, we have some dry air here, and then we have more moist air back here. And then our sector we're going to want to watch for severe weather is right here, where you have the dews in the 60s. Dews are good. Yeah, dews in the 60s. That's good. And yeah, so let's go over to Pivotal and take some soundings here. Alright, so we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna try and Pivotal is really slow on my computer. I think it's my computer. 'Cause I don't have the best computer. but it's very slow. So I try not to use it a whole lot, but we're going to be using it because it does kind of show the most detail. Or Pivotal is really the best place to get soundings or it's really just the best place to get soundings. So we can see this is our first sounding. This is 5 p.m. in Oklahoma, right when storms are initiating. We can see shear profiles. Shear profiles are quite nice. Plenty of instability, no capping. Overall, that's a great sounding. Definitely worries me. And as we go to 23, we can see the storms kind of maybe some supercells, and then but of course this is the HRRR, so what we actually see when it comes to storms is likely going to be different than what it's showing now. So just keep that in mind. Take a sounding around the Oklahoma City area. That's contaminated, so let me try and get a new one. Let's take one actually to the east of these storms. These shear profiles are kind of impressive. Nice hodo. Critical angle's nice. A bit capped, but that's fine. I mean, that capping shouldn't be too much of a problem. Then as we go into the south, we go later. This is 8 p.m. now. We can see that line start to get going up down through down into Texas here. I'm thinking they're sounding kind of by the Dallas Fort Worth area, but not for Dallas Fort Worth. And we can see. I mean, this is a bit capped. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. Cape is good. The hodo looks good as well. Pretty nice sounding overall. But I think the tornado threat's going to be a bit less as you go down into Texas. I think we're going to have the highest tornado threat, like I said, kind of in this area. And yeah, we'll see how that verifies as we go into maybe tomorrow. We'll see how that verifies maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, so yeah, we'll go over the tropical tidbits here. Check out the GFS. We can see this afternoon we had that low in Oklahoma, pretty deep low. I mean, not significant though. And and then try and stop this from loaded. But then as it goes into the Great Lakes, we're gonna have a severe weather threat tomorrow. In some areas of the Great Lakes. Which we can look up what the HRRR has real quick for that. So let me get the let's get the sector that we'd want, which I forgot how to do. Well, okay, here we go. So yeah, so a couple days ago, or not really a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, College of Duke page got updated. Pretty significant update. They changed a lot of how it works. The update's okay. I mean, I kind of like the old one. I mean, I don't like the new update, to be honest, because I mean, it's easier to use, but I feel like it's slower. So yeah, it's just me. I'm gonna have to go back to the 060 HRRR run. So let's see here. So yeah, we can see HRRR doesn't seem to have, I mean, anything too significant, but it does look like we're gonna have a severe threat across the Great Lakes. Take a look at dews. Dews are favorable. Dews in the 60s. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a severe weather threat continuing in the Monday. Then we're gonna have another one on Tuesday. So let's go ahead and go out to Tuesday here. We once again have an enhanced risk across Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. The plains are getting active again. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting storm system here. Gonna have a very deep low, kind of in Nebraska, South Dakota, down into the 980s right there. We're gonna have heavy snow in Wyoming, eastern Wyoming, and then we're gonna have the severe weather threat down here and some significant wind around that low though. All right, sorry about that. The recording just stopped. Yeah, let's get back to it. So, Tuesday, we're going to be seeing a pretty significant storm system eject into the northern plains. We're also going to have a lot of snow with that. And then it kind of goes up into Canada and dies. But, we're going to be seeing I think we're going to see a 10 sig, for a good portion of Kansas, maybe up into Nebraska too. We already have an enhanced risk, as you saw before. But yeah, now, last thing I want to talk about is it's kind of this next cold front for the east. So the east this week is going to be experiencing a lot of above average temperatures, like the whole east, even the central U.S. too. So Sunday or Saturday night, finally, the cold front pushes through the whole east. It gets down to about northern Florida, then it doesn't make it any further south. The GFS is interesting storm systems after that, but it's far out. It's not gonna happen. But the cold front's only 6 days out. I do think we're gonna see it now. How much it impacts like the southeast, it's kind of uncertain. But yeah. So hopefully there will finally be an end to the above average temperatures soon. Yeah. Now and then another thing is tropics right now in the Atlantic are quiet. We might get a named system though. But I don't think it's going to affect the U.S. too much. I think it's just going to move out to sea. If it does get named. If it doesn't, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. But yeah, that's about this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will be back either tomorrow or Sunday. Or Tuesday. But yes, goodbye.